The Book of Secrets, Chapter 4, Original Sin. Dame Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
I told you. I told you Lala wasn't dead.
Bruh.
I told you. And you were like, nah, he's dead. I told you.
Yeah, man. He's
If you ain't seen him die, and Todd ain't dead either, but we gonna get to that.
Oh, yeah, we gonna get to that.
If you ain't seen him die,
yeah,
they ain't dead. And even if you did, it's Lala.
I gotta say, this second half of the season has done a great job with, keeping me on my toes, keeping me invested, because I didn't see Lala coming back.
I did. I saw it coming a mile away. I didn't know why or when, but I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, okay, I don't want to start there because
Okay.
I have a bone to pick with that.
Okay.
Grace Choi.
All right.
What the hell is she turning into, man? A lizard?
She a shapeshifter.
Oh, she is?
That's what I'm believing, because, one, she's looking like an Asian man, and then she's looking like what I'm glimpsing was like some type of cheetah or some type of creature with a tail. Because I don't know. I believe she's some type of shapeshifter. I didn't look into like what her character is and everything like that. I did see some things on Twitter where people were like, "Oh, so we're not doing the Amazon thing?" Because I guess in the comics she's the Amazon or something like that.
Yeah.
So I guess some people are like, "Okay, what are you doing with the character? Something different." So I don't know. All I know is Anissa, she's way too calm to be dealing with something like this. I'll be freaking out right now.
I'm just saying her whole identity should be blown.
That too.
Because she's knocking on the door asking for grace
and
as light thunder.
Yeah.
So it's just like, nah, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
You just gave your secret identity
But
away. You're acting like Barry Allen now. Don't be that dumb.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a creepy fight. It was a dope fighting scene, but it's creepy. Is she like feeding on things, or is that the skin from what she's shape shifting as?
That's why I don't think it's the skin. I think she was eating that. So that's what I was thinking, because I was just like, if she's eating that, then she must really be some type of monster or some type of beast, and she has to come out of that form to feast from time to time. Out of the human form.
That's crazy.
Because Gambi did say Grace Choi don't exist.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's really crazy. But I did read that she was at some point part of a group that Looker was a part of, that Black Lightning actually eventually joins. It's like kind of like a vigilante team.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll end up doing that with the show, because it said that the writers said they wanted to go in a different direction. But you know what I'm saying? How did you feel about an episode without Tobias Well?
You know what? It was kind of offsetting, but like I said, Lala kind of made up for that, because, I think we said it. I think we said something related to that in the beginning of the season, where we're like, we hope they don't kill off all the good villains. So when Lala back, it kind of renewed my sense of, okay, we're good. So even though Tobias took a seat out, my void was filled by Lala.
How did you feel about the scene with Lala and Jefferson in the school?
First of all, I have one bone to pick with that scene.
Is it the bullet?
Yes.
It's
the whole gunshot. It's the whole gunshot. Nobody heard that gunshot. I know Jefferson ain't the only one in school. Come on, he's kind of telling me he's the only black man staying after class grading papers.
So just because he walked into the school with the gun in his hand.
That too. What about the didn't they have the gun detectors installed? So what happened with that? Y'all slipping a little bit there. But besides that, the whole bullet thing, I thought it was shocking at first. I was just like, dang, you just shoot people?
Well, no, I just didn't like the way he pulled it out. So what? So so the electricity has magnetism.
The electricity has magnetism, and it pulls it out, and then you sterilize the wound. Yeah,
let's not get to the point where the power can magically do everything.
Well, I don't even want to jump ahead, but you didn't tell nobody about it, or is that was what we were assuming, that he didn't tell his family or Gambi about the whole thing, but the whole thing was recorded?
Not just that, I didn't see no gunshot wound when he was sitting at the table.
He had a suit jacket on.
I know, but
he had a suit jacket on. But
I'm not buying that.
Anyways, back to Lala. But the whole situation though, I feel was very. At first, I was just like, bro, why you here? Like, why you come to Jefferson? Even when he kind of explained it and everything, I knew he was going crazy, having trouble remembering everything like that. but I still thought it was kind of cool seeing him battle out between Lawanda and I forget the other cat name.
His cousin.
I
don't remember his name.
But I thought that was cool just to see how, you know, they did the camera work of him seeing them and Jefferson just looking like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was cool though.
Oh, his name was Will.
Will, okay.
But the thing that threw me off, because it took me a minute to understand. Basically, Lala needed to basically redeem himself in a sense and remember and fight his way through this in a sense to move on.
Yeah.
But it felt too long drawn out.
It did.
It felt weird because I was just like, yo, I will say they should stick him and Fitz from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the scene together. Them are two acting mofos.
Yeah.
Because when he was arguing with them,
yeah,
like I was just like,
it was real
and
great.
then they showed that he was in the empty room and Jefferson's looking at him like,
Yeah.
scared. I'm like, yo, he is acting his ass off, like
Most definitely, man.
because he was super believable.
Yeah, and it's just the like the charisma and the emotion that he gave off made it convincing. Like just his demeanor and how he's just like, you know, yo, shut up, be quiet, and all this other stuff. And it's just like the way he was delivering it was just A1. Shouts out.
Yeah. Oh, how do you feel about the whole Jennifer suit thing?
Stop teasing us. Just give her the damn suit. Tired of waiting. You already showed a picture of it before.
I didn't see it.
They showed a picture of it last December, so we know what it looks like. Well, I know you don't, but I'm just saying.
We don't all know what it looks like.
I'm just saying, stop teasing.
We know what Sonic the Hedgehog looks like, though.
But oh my god, off topic. We are not going there. But I'm just saying, like, I like what I will say is I like the development and like how they're showing, like, you know, they was talking about what they wanted on the suit and everything and how she was so surprised and this and this and that. I like that. I think that's cool. You get to see her actually get the passion for what Gambi is doing for her. What doesn't set me right, though, is Lynn being so okay about it. Doesn't that come off as kind of weird to you?
I wasn't going to ask yet, but I just want to ask this, and I'll just ask now.
Okay.
What Lynn do you actually like? I mean, Shotgun Lynn, Whining Lynn, not Whining Lynn.
You know she drinks a lot of wine.
Dr. Lynn.
Everybody was drinking wine this episode. If I
drunk Lynn. Like, is there a Lynn so far from this show, a period of Lynn that you can actually recall that you liked?
The Lynn that I like is the Lynn that is actually focused on working for something better good. Like when she was working with the girl that I forget the name of right now, but the one that Odell was tripping on her about. And when she's doing something...
Talking about the doctor?
The one that was in the chamber. In the wind.
Oh, I don't know what her name is.
Yeah, I forget her name. But when she's focused on doing something towards a greater good or anything, using her brains for something, I like that.
Is her name Wendy?
It might be. I'm not sure.
That just seems cheesy.
But other than that, I don't... This Lynn is... This
is
Lynn,
that her?
I think it is.
So her name is
Wendy.
So it's Wendy.
This Lynn that's all so... Oh, did you like your suit today? Isn't this like... I don't feel like we would have got this Lynn when it was Khalil, because she was like, where's my baby? Da, 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 da. And now you're like, oh, got your suit? So I don't feel like we got enough development with her to be so accepting of Gambi and Jefferson, allowing her to get a suit and everything like that. I know she probably was like, you know, this is a better way than getting vengeance for Khalil and everything like that, but it just kind of feel rushed to me.
Yeah, if I had a Lynn that I like, it was the Lynn that was down to do anything to protect her family at the end of season 1.
Yeah.
That was the Lynn that I really liked.
The birth of Shotgun Lynn.
Yeah, just the birth. I don't want the sequel. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it once, man. The sequel's barely ever better. But other than that, aside from Lynn, like that did kind of annoy me too, because I'm just like, oh, all of a sudden you're okay with it.
Yeah.
There were a couple other things that kind of like it's like more some nitpicky stuff, but like when, you know, Jennifer's super happy about the suit and she goes out to talk to Anissa and Anissa didn't hear her, and I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the way she acted when she turned around. It was just that moment.
Right.
And the other thing is, nobody realizes that Gambi's alive because you just see motherfuckers just keep walking in and out of his shop. But he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that for a second. Jefferson keeps going there. Anissa, nobody closed the shot down, but he did.
Jefferson owns it now.
And even what's the name? Even Bill, Detective Henderson been stopping by.
He got suits. Jefferson is now the new tailor, and he makes Henderson suits.
I'm just saying. Let's think about things. This is why y'all need me in it right now, because I'm gonna be that person that keeps the cohesiveness together and be like, yo, y'all can't do that because nobody is thinking about this.
I mean, the off-screen way is to say that Gambi probably had a will and left it to Jefferson and everything like that. I'm just making
so
shit
his whole
up.
family working there. They ain't selling shit, but they ain't closed down yet.
Yeah, who is coming to the shop in the daytime while Jefferson is at school? You got a point. I mean, unless Jefferson just making so much bank, he can keep the whole joint open. Right.
But aside from that, there was a couple other things that happened in this joint. We see Bill start getting hints. They started putting it together, and then what's his name? Todd.
Yeah.
They figured out Todd was the person they should have been looking for, and as soon as they realize that's who they should be looking for, they find Todd's glasses and a car blown up.
And he's not dead.
We do know that he's not dead.
He's not dead.
But it's just...
I just want to make sure y'all know he's not dead.
Yeah, we know he's not dead. But I just like the energy Henderson and Gambi have had working together. Yeah. Like, I like this partnership that they're filming.
Cause he's like, man, you better than my people. Get stuff done faster than they do.
Oh, well, they got snitches too.
Yeah. So you gotta kind of keep your circle closed.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you feel like we're gonna get the reveal of what Grace can do before the season? Because it's only 2 more episodes left.
Well, I feel like now that we got Lala on the vengeance train and everything like that, I don't see these two plot points kind of intertwining together. I kind of feel like it's going to be focused on everybody wants to do something with Tobias, and then the whole Grace thing is just going to be left with like a cliffhanger for the next season. She'll finally probably find her, and then she's going to be like, oh, yeah, I was afraid to tell you. We'll get that whole emotional thing or something like that. Or maybe it'll hint onto something where you was talking about with the lookers or whatever like that. Maybe it's going to set up something for the next season. I really don't see how this is going to mesh. I really don't know how this is going to end this season, basically.
I can tell you how I think it's going to end.
Oh.
I think Lala is going to attempt to kill Tobias, but he can't. He's not going to be able to do it. But he'll kill Cutter.
You think Lala will kill Cutter?
Yeah, he'll kill Cutter, which will make Tobias even more
mad. You know what? No. You know what I want to happen?
What?
We need old dude to show up that got the phone call. We ain't seen him since.
Yeah, they're. I will say that I do like the way the producers hold certain cards to their chest, because he must be doing something that we don't know about yet. But I'm pretty sure we'll get back to that. At the same time, who the hell is Odell working for?
Himself?
Is he out for self?
Himself. What is his angle?
That's my point.
Because he offed all them dudes in the room.
First off, what technology is it that you can have a satellite from the sky direct images straight into the front of somebody's house?
That satellite was perfect. It read the phone in real time. Like, you saw that? They took the camera picture and then it got the footage from the camera. I'm like, yo, this technology is kind of scary. I wonder if this exists. But anyways, I don't know what his angle is. I feel like he was talking about for the greater good of the government and everything with Wendy and all this stuff like that. So
you think he's gonna capture Jennifer?
He might be on to something there. Maybe that'll be the thing to get Shotgun Lynn to come out of retirement. But maybe it's just something he wants to. I don't know. We got Oliver working for the cops now. Maybe Black Lightning can work for the cops.
I watched some of that. That storyline is horrible. I don't know what they're doing over there. But I just want the story to stay somewhat grounded. Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is, even when they're at home, they don't really talk about being a hero often. Like, there was a couple points.
I'm still upset that Jefferson didn't talk about his experience at school that day. Unless they go leave that for the next episode.
Well, nobody.
How you get shot and come home and not talk about it?
But nobody talked about their experience. Everybody was. But see, that's the thing. They couldn't talk about it because the storyline said they couldn't because Odell was watching.
True. I guess you wouldn't say in that point.
Yeah, everybody had to drink because everybody had a moment at work that was on some BS.
Yeah.
Lynn with the girl with the wind powers.
Yeah.
You had Jefferson getting shot.
Yeah.
and nobody saw the blood or anything.
And Jennifer scared of her suit.
Yeah, Jennifer almost died in the damn bubble, and then Anissa, her girlfriend, is a damn.
She don't know.
Walker from the passage.
She just like, oh, why she gone? I guess. I don't know. But other than that, I love what's going on. Like I'm interested to see how these final 2 episodes build up. I don't know what's going to happen from here. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Tobias and the I feel like there's going to be like a big battle coming. There has to be with all the people that he got on his side.
It's going to be Lala and Tobias.
But still, man. What's that going to do? It's going to be a lot more than that.
It's gonna have to be.
Yeah.
I do feel this wasn't definitely one of my favorite episodes. I'll say that. This is probably one of my least favorite episodes of the season, aside from the Tobias the Lala show up, because I was happy to see him.
Yeah.
But I do see the show ending on a high point on its last 2 episodes. I think it'll end up being a really good season. I don't know if it'll be better than season 1 in the end, but I think they set it up for them to come and knock it out of the park for season 3.
It's definitely going to end with a different tone, because when you think about season 1, it kind of ended on a lighter note, so to speak, with the whole family getting together and everything coming together. I feel like the stakes are going to be high with this season. Like, it's going to lead us into something that we're not expecting, especially with everything they've been setting up. So I feel like we're about to go. I just feel like the show is taking more risks into the weird and unnatural formula of like the superhero shows and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of different ways the show can go. So I'm excited.
I think we pretty much covered everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man. What did y'all think of this episode?
What did y'all think?
Were you some of the people that said Lala's dead? Or did you know Lala was still alive like me all along?
He's not going to stop.
And not just that, like, seriously, if y'all know what's up with Grace,
we got to talk. Well, that's one thing we need to talk about. I forgot. The whole reanimation thing. The whole him collecting pieces just to get him back. Do you think this guy is important to the story at all? He says that Lala has. Yeah, he says he has to fulfill his purpose.
I'm assuming this might be somebody only he's seeing, or maybe that's the guy Tobias paid for the reanimation program.
Okay.
But I do think at some point he'll be a vital part to Lala's story. I don't feel like he'll come into play with anybody else though.
Gotcha.
That's just my assumption.
That was a creepy ass scene too. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do y'all think about Grace? Predictions without giving away spoilers, but from my understanding, this seems like the show's going a different route with Grace. So let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, man. And make sure you hit us up on Instagram at TRC Podcast.
Ambitious Image.
And hit us up on Twitter at TRC Podcast Live.
Ambitious Ace.
Yeah, go over to Prince Trey John's World, Gaming World, subscribe to his YouTube channel. Go over to Welcome to the Wall, subscribe to the man Bang Bang Boomerang's YouTube channel, and subscribe to My Voice with Dare. She just posted one of our episodes.
There you go.
So, where she pretty much took over. And yeah, man, let us know what y'all want us to do next, man.
All right,
y'all.
Peace.